What do you want from me? Why don't you run from me? What are you wondering? What do you know? Why aren't you scared of me? Why do you care for me? When we all fall asleep, where do we go? What do you want from me? Why don't you run from me? What are you wondering? What do you know? Why aren't you scared of me? Why do you care for me? When we all fall asleep, where do we go? What do you want from me? Why don't you run from me? What are you wondering? What do you know? Why aren't you scared of me? Why do you care for me? When we all fall asleep, where do we go?
What's up, y'all? I guess I better go to all games.
What do you want from me? Why don't you run from me? What are you wondering? What do you know? Why aren't you scared of me? Why do you care for me? When we all fall asleep, where do we go? What do you want from me? Why don't you run from me? What are you wondering? What do you know? Why aren't you scared of me? Why do you care for me? When we all fall asleep, where do we go?
Where do we go?
What do you want from me? Why don't you run from me? What are you wondering? What do you know? Why aren't you scared of me? Why do you care for me? When we all fall asleep, where do we go?
That's me. With the flow, I gotta write it so it's beautiful and significant, beautiful to roll. I just upon the know. And Naki Pakazo, Labado, Namajo, Lapati Pikapago, ha. Wasama Nemanama, come on, a baby crabba. I got the right, just really good Sapata Pity Papa. I wish that I could just somewhat the best amount of blobby. I vote.
What do you want from me?
Alright, so I have a conundrum. Either listen to. Is he doing wrestling? If he's doing some wrestling, I'm not listening. Let's see. Let me see what he's doing. Wow. He sounds... Hello? Oh, okay. Oh, so you know what I'm gonna do? This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have to...
What do you want from me? Why don't you run from
play it on my phone.
What are you wondering? What do you know? Why aren't you scared of me? Why do you care for me? When we all fall asleep, where do we go?
Yo, I just wanna see if I could do my little thing. And if it's cool, then I am cool, then we are cool. So let's just bling, bring, a bet, a zit, it, hammer, that's it, hammer, that's it. Wow. Listening to DPL. Hey. Update all.
What do you want from me? Why don't you run from me? What are you wondering? What do you know? Why aren't you scared of me? Why do you care for me? When we all fall asleep, where do we go?
I'm messing up the words every time that I try, but that's okay, cause I'm gonna keep it till I die. And if you want to know how I do my thing, it's all cool, and that's how I do it, cause I am really just a fool. And if you wanna see how I do my thing, it is really great. I just jump a tuba tap a jippers up, it's really bait. Able to put time a day, nipple copa lemonade. I'ma say lemonade, I will say
What do you want from me? Why don't you run from me? What are you wondering? What do you know? Why aren't you scared of me? Why do you care for me? When we all fall asleep, where do we go?
Can't believe this way the time I do my thing, so it's okay because I'm gonna do it everything. Oh, listening to DPL, listen, that's how I do it. It's alright, and it's gonna be kinda confusing to you what you wanna do. Everybody sing it too. I gotta open up anyway. I got to open up. There it is. Where my lyrics at? Gotta do new lyrics.
What do you want from me? Why don't you run from me? What are you wondering? What do you know?
There we go.
Why aren't you scared of me? Why do you care for me? When we all fall asleep, where do we go? What do you want?
So this one is called.
Why don't you run from me? What are you want?
This one is. We're listening to DPL and.
Jericho, you here?
Oh, it's Miss H.
Hello?
You can hear that, y'all.
Hello?
I guess that's not so bad. Let me open this.
Hello?
Hello? Hello?
Yeah, you guys can hear it. Okay, that's cool.
Hello, Derek?
Hello?
Hello?
What's going on, man?
He's such a. Oh man. All right, so this song is called.
Derek?
It's Bury a Friend. Bury
Yes.
a Friend
me?
cover.
No. Hello? Uh-oh.
It's cover.
Not going well at all.
What did I call it?
Uh-oh.
What color? I'm gonna turn this down a bit.
What's going on there? Hello?
Should I hang up? I'm hanging up and dialing again.
What's going on now? What's happening?
This thing, for one speaker, this thing's pretty loud. Okay, here we go. Alright, so Bury a Friend, cover reimagined. Cover remastered. No, cover reimagined. I have to say reimagined because we're talking about music. And if I put remastered, that's not like, you can't do that. Like video games, you can say remaster or remake. This isn't a remake. This is a reimagine. A reimagination, excuse me. A reimagination. A reimagining of Bury a Friend by Billie Eilish. How you say her name? I don't know how to say her name. And I know this is a bad idea to have DPL going while talking. But it's such a good show. You know?
Hello? Hello?
So you guys need to
Hello?
go to allgames.com and hear the real feed.
I know my part works because I'm on the radio. So
And this
must
new
be
phone
your
is
part that doesn't
kind of
work.
good.
I'm gonna guess what's gonna happen after this is Ms. H is gonna call me on the regular phone
You know what's kind of cool?
and talk to me on
I can
the
do
regular
Skype calls
phone instead of
now,
calling me on Skype because I don't know why.
right?
I don't know why Ms. H. What's this?
I could do Skype calls now because
What's this?
it's still too
Mom's hung up.
I can do Skype calls because I can just have it on my phone and just boom, it'll go through the microphone and then that's how that can work. Okay, that's kind of cool. Because I was having issues of how do I get the Skype to go into, so I was like, you know what, forget it.
Speed limit or close to the speed limit
But actually, let me look up her how to spell. I think it's Eilish, right? I gotta look up how to spell her name because I want to, of course, give her the credit. So it's, so by me. Billy, Eilish. I think that's how you spell it. Let me just leave that for now. Okay. Save this as lyrics. This one's called. I can't even spell a friend. Oh man, that's funny. What do you want from me? So the hook. Do the hook. I know that one already. What do you want from me? Why don't you run from me? What are you wondering? What do you know? Why aren't oops you scared of me? Why do you care for me when we all fall asleep? I think that's what I wrote. Where do we go? These are all questions, but I didn't put question marks. So V1. So sorry, Derek. I can't do both. I'll listen to the replay. Upon the replay. I do enjoy Dead Pixel Live. It's crazy. It's a crazy nice show. He's a funny guy. He's a funny guy. And his mom, he gets it from his mom. Must be, because Ms. H knows what's up. Anyway, yeah, I can't listen to a podcast and actually talk and think at the same time. I can't juggles. So I'm just gonna do that. And that's there. But yeah, you go to TuneIn, listen to Dead Pixel Live, but it's easier just to go to the website and hit the little wiki. And that way you can go to Discord and then check it out there too. Oh shoot, this never repopulated here. Oh my gosh, what's going on? What the store? Get out of here. What? Oh, today's the 14th. Crackdown's supposed to come out tonight, right? Or tomorrow? Ooh. What are you wondering? Why is this not coming up? I'm real mad now. Hi, hippity ho. Hippity ho. What the hell? Let me go home. This is what I gotta go home and then I go back and then it pops up. See? I don't get it, but whatever. You know. All right, that works. All right, so.
What do you want from me? Why don't you run from me? What are you wondering? What do you know? Why are you scared of me? Why do you care for me? When we all fall asleep, where do we go?
I'm just becoming know what I was doing before? It felt like all right, let me tell you first about what how this came about. So I was listening to Rebel FM radio. Anthony Gagos and them guys. And at the end of every podcast, they always like play some new music, whatever. You know, it's his Arthur Geese. He's the guy who chooses the music, so he's like, whatever. And he put on that Billie Eilish song, her new joint, Bury a Friend. I didn't know what it was called. It was just, and they just put that one hook part. It's not the actual hook, but it's the hook as far as format goes. So, okay, it's a hook. And that's what I re-record. I liked it so much. I was like, what do you want from me? I was like, oh my God, that's the best thing I've heard in a long time. You know when you hear a song. Sorry, I know the camera's low. You know when you hear a song, right? And it's just so, it's like, let me turn this light on. The light of blue. Didn't make a difference. Wait, let me see. There we go. Got a little blue splash. That's not good. Turn it back down. Anyway, you know when you hear a song that just changes the chemistry in your body. That's how it's like, what is going on? This song's making me feel things. It's been a while. Because I scan the radio because I have an older vehicle that doesn't have a good enough okay, so I bought one of those cheap things you plug into a cigarette lighter so I could actually have Bluetooth on my radio. That's how bad my radio is, right? It's the equivalent of having the tape thing you put in so you plug in your CD player. That's the equivalent of what I did, except it's Bluetooth for the phone. Anyway, I scanned the radio. I'm like, this is hot garbage. I can't do. So I got the Bluetooth adapter, so I can listen to at least podcasts or something else. Not the terrestrial radio, because hot garbage. Oh my gosh, so bad. And they're playing songs. I'm like, I'm tired of Ariana Grande. I'm tired of Drake. I'm tired of all these other fools, Future, all these knucklehead. I'm tired of it all. I'm like, it just don't sound good. Even Kendrick Lamar. I'm like, Even Childish Gambino. I'm like, yeah, he's alright, but just your girl Billie. Okay, so Billie Eilish. I'm gonna call it Eilish. And from the first time I heard it, I was like, okay, yeah, I like her. And then the next song, okay, yeah, that's yeah. And then the next song, I don't dislike anything that she is doing. I can't understand how you are so good that I'm like, this is great, right? And some people might get turned off. They be like, oh man, I don't like Billie. She's too dark, or her videos are strange, and all. And I'm like, that's super creative. I'm like, it kind of makes you think. And there are messages, of course, in their videos, but whatever. She's a good writer. She writes, I believe, she writes all her songs. I think it's her and her brother who write, and I think they both write. And as far as production goes, I don't know. But Bury a Friend, I was like, okay. So I just like the hook part, though. What do you want from me? That part. The rest of the song is fine. I don't hate it. It's weird, like hers. It's not weird in that way. It's weird in a good way. And it's a little off-putting for people, I guess, for some people with the hypodermic needles and all that stuff, and the faces, the hand touching the face and stuff. So I was like, okay, that's cool. But I decided just to use the hook. So this is technically a cover reimagined. So I'm using the hook. I'm not using the actual hook. I re-sung the hook as many parts as I could, because I had my natural voice, if you want to call that, singing voice, if you want to call it that, is an octave lower than what she is doing in that song, because she's a good singer. I'm not a singer, and I got a deep voice. So what do you want? That's one octave lower than what she's doing. She's like, what do you? She's up there, and then she's doing probably a fifth or I don't even know where she's at. I didn't even actually map it out, but I was like, oh, that's where. Oh, that I just did it by ear. I was like, okay, and I filled in all the parts barely, because I did the octave up and it sounded woof, and I did some magic massaging to kind of smash them together, and this is what it sounds like.
What do you want from me? Why don't you run from me? What are you wondering? What do you know? Why aren't you
Also, she's a way better singer than a lot of people, especially me. So she's got the little vibrato on the fall asleep. You know, she's got, it's like perfect. And the timbre of her voice, how her voice sounds, is way 1,000 times better than mine. So whatever. I'm not a singer. So that's okay. And I'm not gonna get somebody to sing it because that's kind of cheating. Kinda. I want to kind of do it myself. So there you go. So my idea of the reimagined cover is I'm gonna add this into the, I guess, lineup of making music challenge. I just unplugged my headphones on. What do you want from me? I can't hear myself. I'll get it. Hold on. There it is. No, is that it? That's it. Okay. So I'm adding this into the bullpen, whatever you want to call it, whatever analogy or metaphor you want to use. I'm adding this to, so instead of doing original stuff all the time, I'll take, I guess, 1 week out of the month and I'll do a cover. At first, I was like, oh, I'm going to do all people with the name Billy, the artist. And then I thought about it. I was like, no, because I'm not going to do any Billy Joel, which I should if I was. Then I thought, oh, Billie Jean, that's a good song, but that's the song, not the artist. And then Blackstreet did Billie Jean back in the day, so I was like, nah, that's kind of the better version. I don't think I could do a better version of Billie Jean. Who else was it? Billy Idol, Billy Ocean. No, none of those guys. I was like, nah, this is the only Billy I want to mess with. So yeah, that was a bad idea. So I'll just I'll go through. I'll try to find the songs that I want to redo. Maybe I'll go back in the past of like kind of the stuff that I was like, oh yeah, I remember that song. I want to do something and just kind of do like a hook or a part of it and then incorporate my own stuff. And that'll be my cover reimagined. And so when they demonetize it on YouTube or whatever, I don't care because it's not the point. Give Billy all the ching changles. I ain't make no money. They ain't not sending me no check. YouTube ain't sending me no checks. I don't expect any. Not yet. Well, not yet. I'm coming up. It's about time. Been doing this 59 years. Not 59. I've been doing almost 10. Our first show was in 2010, so it'll be 9 years in June, July. So not yet 10 years. But I've been doing this, making music, streaming for 10 years. Of course not. Streaming just came out yesterday. Been making music for longer than that, but not. I don't want to say professionally, semi-pro. I mean, I did some stuff for some people, but I've never done anything for myself, really. I've just done like, oh, you need some work? I mean, like I've done music for people who are performing artists out there performing live shows. Yeah. And that's cool. You know, I'm working on the video game stuff now. But I've never I've tried to like way back in the day, I kind of put a couple songs together. I was like, And some of it was good, but it was young SG, it was young Stevie, like trying to figure out what to write about. And I was narrow-minded. I fell into that trap where artists write about their experiences. And that's what happened with me. So I listened to that stuff a couple months ago, and I was like, you know, it's not bad, but the content was like meh. It was like, oh, I'm just writing about. Like I was like, I mean, it's a kind of cool idea, like the one Seasons, the one song Seasons. That was a good idea. I think I might actually go back to that song. I need to figure out a better melody for the actual. It's more like it's melody / harmony for the hook, and I'm gonna keep. It's I could tweak the writing on it, but it's pretty good. The words escape me. Me and Bridget just came from Happy Valentine's Day, by the way. We just came from our Valentine's Day movie, and we saw Lego Movie 2. It's good. It was like the first one, but a sequel. it was like if you smash both these movies together, it would be one long movie. It was all right. Anyway, yeah. So yeah. So I'm gonna incorporate the Billy stuff. I mean every fourth song or whatever will be a cover. And also I have an idea for a video for this. The thing is, I need to get the song done like by the end of this weekend, and then shoot the video for next week. Have it by not this Sunday, but